Every now and again, I end up in an outfit that doesn't have any pockets, and I spend the whole day losing my phone. This bag looks like it might be the solution to my problem. It's this wonderful crossbody bag, and I was so excited from the minute I saw it. But I'm going to be completely honest with you. Cutting everything out for this was a slog and a half. There's so many pieces. You've got your outers, your linings, and then there's pocket linings too. And then there are interfacings that don't have the seam allowance where I've had to fold it out like this, and then some that do. So the interfacings get layered up, one without the seam allowance and then one with, to reduce bulk in the seams, while still producing a really nice level of rigidity. Now this pattern has a couple of different closure options. I went with the leather and swivel clip option. So it requires quite a lot of hardware. I had to buy quite a lot of these packets, and a reasonable strip of webbing, but trust me on this process, it is so worth it. So after all that cutting out and prep work, I'm finally sewing, and I'm just producing the little end clips as to where the strap will attach, and then I'm moving on to the first zipped pocket. Now this one goes into the back panel and produces this really lovely little pocket that goes against your body. Now I've used a slightly different lining fabric for my pocket. You could do the whole thing in one, but I didn't have huge amount like pieces of the fabrics I wanted to line it with, because I've done the whole thing in this project, other than the hardware and the strap, from my stash, which is a really lovely thing to have been able to do. So this is the second zip pocket that goes inside the actual bag itself. And then we're going to start constructing the thing together. So more hardware is going to go on to get this first part of the leather closure put on. Now I'm using a rivet to secure it as per the pattern, having really made sure that I had everything central. My ruler did an awful lot of work on this project to make sure things were right, because especially with rivets, there is no second chance. Once that thing is on, it is on. Now, the corners on this bag are really interesting, the way they produce this like three-dimensional like lift away. But it was at this point that I really noticed how bulky it become, and did I really notice it in the turning process. I actually had to make my opening to turn it through a little bit bigger, because it, with all the interfacings, it was so stiff. Now this is the final piece of leather going on with the swivel clip onto the flap to finish it off. Oh, tell me, tell me you don't love this bag, because I adore it. I am so thrilled with it, and I love my little swimmers hiding inside my pocket and the way it just fits across my body. Honestly, I think this is my new favorite bag. I am going to be wearing it everywhere, and it's just pockets for days. So for those future outfits that haven't got any pockets at all, I now have all the pockets that I could possibly need.